50 seconds. Racism. Boy. Racism again. Worries about testosterone. Cope. Yikes, Dave, to be specific. For the love of God. You know what? Dumb as shit. Bitch. Doesn't listen. Yelling. Crazy hypothetical. Queen Dave. Toxic masculinity. Stutter for emphasis. NPC dialogue tree. Baby mouth. Out of breath. Ableism. Tinfoil Dave. Just saying. Boomer Dave. And Jake tiptoes around TOS. Hell yeah, Shahis. We're playing bingo. And this is the worst guy that exists on the internet. He's easily the worst guy. This guy's name is Dave. And this is an Iron Gullet edit of streams. I'm going to turn it up. Here we go. To the half-hour mark for the first one. Audio issues.
Are we live? Are we live? Is it live?
Really?
Is it live from New... I don't want to go from live from New York. Is it live from... Fuck it! Minneapolis!
Fuck it! Okay, so he's in Minneapolis. We knew that already.
Great!
Hacking and coughing! I don't have it.
We start off with this dumb bitch.
Bitch! Why is he... Why? What?
If I could not make it up if I tried. You already...
Why does he think she's dumb? From the title, it sounds... The moment anti-border logic hits reality... It sounds like Patriotic Peach might be on your side.
know she's a conservative because she's a chick you actually, believe it or not, would want to actually fuck.
What? Ew.
Generally, that's the giveaway between the right and the left. If the chick is on the right, it's a chick you actually want to have sex with.
Pretends to fuck.
If it's on the left, she's generally homely, doesn't wear makeup, and looks atrocious.
Not make
Misogyny?
this up if I tried.
And she's probably 300 pounds overweight.
Body shaming? Dave is definitely overweight. He does have a crush on every leftist woman that ever interacts with him, of course. But that's okay.
We have a woman whose husband was deported by ICE back to Honduras.
So after just shy of 3 months.
Again! Look at this.
I don't have again, you motherfucker, but that was like the most pure version of again we've ever heard. He did not say anything and then hit him with an again. Amazing.
Just juxtaposition. Conservative chick.
This up if I tried. We have a woman whose husband was deported by ICE back to Honduras.
So
And we have this homely bitch.
Bitch!
Whose husband was fucking deported.
What?
I guarantee you the only reason his dick slipped into her pussy
Ew.
was because he figured as long as he married the cunt,
Slur?
their marriage would be fine and he would get to stay.
after
Sexual harassment.
just shy of 3 months, my husband was officially deported to Honduras.
But brace yourself because
Beard
she's
petting.
on the internet asking how she can legally move her family back to Honduras to be with him.
Oh, that's odd. So the United States has to be more open than a goddamn drunken prom queen's thighs.
We're hitting him with a yikes, Dave, for talking about the sexuality of high schoolers.
But, yeah, everybody, Honduras can have a goddamn immigration policy. What? You have inside info that I'm actually a Polish immigrant on an expired visa.
Oh, my God.
Okay, you
Oh,
explain
man.
to me when I've shown tendencies towards Eastern Orthodoxy, which is what Poland is.
Poland is Eastern Orthodoxy. Joker laugh. We don't have it.
I just want some guidance of anybody that can, comment on here or shoot me a message. Where do I even begin to go to
Dude,
get, like, my children's birth certificates, my marriage license, all of that translated and certified?
Yeah, so you have to go through a process.
5 cats in a suit. Thanks for following. Which one gets to press the button? The follow button. Do you have names for all 5 cats? Do you have one collective name?
To go to your husband's country. Again, the only
Again! Dude, look at how horizontal this guy is.
put his dick in you was because he thought he could stay in the nice country, mine.
Mine? He's got the nice country?
Bitch, you get to Honduras, he's gonna be shacking up with some fucking 28-year-old Honduran girl.
28-year-old Honduran girl? Why does he think... I'm confused why he thinks that in Honduras she doesn't stand a chance because they're hotter in Honduras or something?
Because I know I have to have them certified and translated before I go to Honduras.
Now pause because this is where my brain short circuits. You're protesting ICE, you're protesting deportations, calling borders racist, laws immoral, and enforcement cruel, but the moment you need to cross into another
You know what?
country,
You know what? I encourage you, contact ICE. Contact ICE and say, I'm an illegal alien from Poland living here in America. I fucking double dare you.
Ugh. Ew.
it's suddenly
Fucking Poland?
So argues with chat.
The best country you would have to get me if I was an illegal staying here from Europe
Uh-huh.
would be maybe Scotland. Maybe. But you want to go with Poland? Fine, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Oh, that gave you a laugh.
forms do I need? Do I qualify legally? Will my kids have the right citizenship? Oh, now paperwork matters. So let me get this straight. You want the US to have no borders, no enforcement, no consequences. But Honduras? Honduras needs rules. Honduras needs a process. Why not just walk in? I mean, isn't that how this is supposed to work?
The U.S. won't let you out without the process. What do you mean?
Exactly. I thought it was no border.
SMG Hottie, give one to
Yes,
CMJPDX.
socialism works.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Borders, no walls. Except if it's the USA at all.
What?
Anyone says
What? What the fuck is a wall gonna do? They're flying into the country.
but you do not know your husband until you're divorcing him as a stay-at-home mom.
Okay, you're divorcing him as a stay-at-home mom. So basically, he is paying for your entire fucking existence.
Wow, he's really mad about that. Where's my money? Don't have it.
Until you've seen him look at you and go, "We're gonna have to get a job now."
Yeah, you're gonna have to get a job now. Because your gravy train is over.
Your gravy train? He thinks men are a gravy train? Dude, she's been doing unpaid labor in his house for how fucking long? How's this a fucking gravy train?
You fucking wino cunt.
Wino? Is he getting up again?
Hold on, give me 1 second. You gotta get more light in here.
More light? What's he doing over there?
Now you're gonna have to pay for it. Or what makes you think
Yeah, no shit.
you're gonna get custody of the kids?
Yeah, no shit. What makes you think you're going to get custody of the kids? Why shouldn't it automatically be given to the fucking woman?
God, he's so gross. Yeah. We have Walrus on here for noises like that, but it's not on the card. Dave assumes men are gravy trains because he regularly oozes a viscous brown substance out of multiple holes. What the fuck are you talking? What the fuck did I just read? Why are you saying this about Dave's viscous juices? Please. Have some decorum.
He obviously makes enough money to support a household on his own.
He's been gravy training? I don't even want to fucking know what that is, dude.
You probably don't. So again, why should he be forced to pay a nickel to help you have a home for the kids? I'm fine with him paying money to support the kids, but the kids only. But that doesn't include the roof over your fucking heads.
And some jihadi.
Yes, socialism works.
Give one an inconspicuous melon. Now, how, dare I say, would you support the children who were unhoused? Yeah, I mean, sorry, dude. This is what happens when you make... This is not an issue of men and women divorcing and like who's at fault or whatever. This is an issue of capitalism forcing people to pay for housing. A lot of people stay in relationships. Maybe you're one of them right now watching this. You stay in relationships because it's too expensive to rent without the roommate that is essentially your partner now. Or the partner that is essentially your roommate. That happens a lot. You know, you got kids, things are expensive. No one's happy. Everyone's bitching all the time. Everyone's fucking mad at each other. No one can communicate. Irresolvable things are going on. And we have to stay together. So, like, if housing is socialized, by the way, this is not a problem he has to worry about. He doesn't have to be red in the face about alimony at all.
If he pays for the house, he keeps the house, and the kids stay with him, and you can just drink yourself into a crying fucking fit.
Since you haven't worked
Self-own?
in 10 years, you won't know who they are until they cut off all your resources. You don't know who they are until you see them shut off the electric bill because they're...
Again, why should he pay for your fucking electric bill? If he's not living in the house, why the fuck should he pay for your electric bill? You kicked him out of the house.
You kicked him out of the house?
Law remove him. Well, yeah, you're goddamn right. I'm taking the money away.
Well, anyway, I suppose it really just depends on, like, how that household was set up. So, sorry, this is a capitalism issue. Men often are the only ones with primary resources, and then they do things that cause a divorce, and then women are not forced to stay with them. But also, there's a determination that because of the way that their labor had been split up, that he needs to help make sure that the children have housing at both locations. So, if you don't want to have a situation like this, maybe not having a conservative approach to this would have helped, because maybe she would have had something else going on and there was dual income and they had a different life situation. But it's obvious they wanted to have some kind of like more trad thing, which is totally fine. But in the capitalist system, this is an issue that comes up. If we socialized housing, this wouldn't be.
They're mad that they lost control over you.
That's true.
Well, here's a thought. Maybe you should have thought, gee, maybe I should have just let this man control me because he keeps me on fucking easy street.
Jesus Christ. Crazy hypothetical. Dave would love to be controlled by another man. Dave is looking for a sugar daddy right now. Definitely. An abusive sugar daddy. one that doesn't deserve. He deserves. Even Queen Dave would deserve better.
Maybe you should have thought about that.
Yeah, maybe you should have thought about being abused longer, idiot, fucking loser.
It's not for nothing.
Not for nothing. Just saying.
Because guess what, bitch? You're replaceable.
It sounds like he was replaceable.
Now we get into one of the first main events of this night's broadcast. The Mamdani hoax is basically instantly destroyed because of the body cams that a bunch of SJW jackasses said the police have to have.
Okay. Jackass. SJWs, I suppose.
Well,
I would have bootlicker. Dude, I don't know if this card is perfect for what we got going on in this first half, but it looks good.
they did. And they were completely justified in what they did.
What?
Man and his family, and the mayor now promising to release police body camera video today. Well, the mayor also says the man should not be prosecuted. This as the mayor now pushes.
The man, he literally lunged with a knife at the cops.
What are we talking about? Is this the guy they lied about?
Fuck off and fuck you.
Fuck off. Don't have it? He didn't lunge at them? Oh, no way. Just lies? Just make shit up?
For a new agency to deal with the mentally ill and the homeless.
Yeah, here's my new agency. It's called the fucking Asylums.
Dave would definitely be put in an asylum if our standard was that we had asylums still. You know what I mean? Dave is way too temperamental not to be put in one.
You're less than a month into Mamdani's admission.
Sorry, I am tired of dealing with mentally ill individuals.
Me too, David. Specifically you.
That are on the streets because we don't have an asylum system.
David, what?
Lock these fuckers up.
Administration, and already we have, according to Mayor Mamdani, a very controversial police shooting. As the local news media told us right there, a man was in mental distress. The NYPD ended up responding to a 911 call, and then, potentially for no reason at all whatsoever, other than the fact that the man...
Dude, Actual Justice Warrior is such a fucking dork. Every time he shows up, it's just the dumbest shit ever.
Was in mental distress. The police shot this individual who, by the way, as of right now, did in fact survive this shooting, but Mayor Mamdani is visiting with the family and called.
And I'd say, yeah, the guy can spend either the rest of his life in an asylum or a couple of years in jail.
Asylum or jail, that'll work. What's up, Kevils?
Make a choice.
Calling for no charges to be filed against this mentally ill person and saying that this is a textbook example, a picture-perfect case of why we need the Department of Community Service.
For the love of God, if you think I'm an illegal immigrant,
For the love of God, let's go.
please call ICE. Call whatever.
Dude, I think it'd be hilarious if Greg Bovino knocked Dave's door down.
Office.
And he's like, show us your papers. He's like, I ain't got none, motherfucker.
Yes, you wish. Just know they do track phone numbers and they do track cell phone numbers. And you could get in trouble for, filing a false report
Sounds like he's scared of ICE.
before you do that.
It sounds like he knows that ICE would be brutal in a way that would violate his personal rights. And in a way that he doesn't want to. That's strange.
But my God, if you really think I'm a illegal immigrant from Poland,
That's strange, dude.
my God, file everything you want. File every fucking thing you wish. But by all means, report me all you want. Say I'm a citizen of Poland.
Joker laugh. Holy shit.
Poland!
Wow.
That loser country!
That loser country? What's wrong with Poland? Why can't Poland exist?
By all means.
stuff going on over there?
Fucking report me all you want.
What's wrong with being Polish? They got sausages. They got other stuff. What else happens in Poland? Just World War II. Just World War II Poland stuff.
Fucking Poland! That loser country! Hey, guys, if you think I'm an illegal citizen, please come arrest me! Hell, we'll do selfies together!
Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? He is crashing out about this.
The parents of 20.
Why is he freaking the fuck out over chat? Saying that he's a Polish immigrant, and do you not feel like it would be upsetting to get ICE to knock your door down or whatever?
2-year-old Jabez Chuck Roberti said he was an emotional
Who should be in an asylum.
I disagree.
When we shut those down.
distress and needed medical attention. Immediately after the
ableism. It's right there.
shooting, police released images of the large kitchen knife that Chuck Roberti
Oh no, that's pretty scary stuff.
allegedly used to threaten the officers. Mayor Mamdani today questioned the protocols that led up to the shoot.
So again,
There is no way that anyone without a gun is entering a home where somebody could potentially be armed with a knife.
Pierogi? Why? Why pierogi? Delicious potato-filled pasta? I would. Would?
That is just not fucking happening.
Dude, I don't have drunk on here, but he's fucking close.
No! I fully commit. You try to report me to ICE.
Dude, why is he still freaking out about this? Oh my god.
God. Yeah, fucking little dork. You really want to save mentally ill people, you need to reopen the asylums.
Why is he just repeating himself?
That's what you need to do. You need to forcibly hold these people against their will.
What? The only thing that will help the mentally ill is to abuse them. I just disagree, I guess. I think maybe what if we just did socialized healthcare, which includes mental health care? We just did that instead. Seems easier.
They don't want to do that anymore.
Uh-huh.
Because, yeah, somebody that might appear socially awkward or socially weird is a brilliant artist or something. Yeah, well, he rubs shit on his belly at 9 p.m.
All right, I'm clicking dumb as shit. I don't even know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about now. SMG, how to give one a Zane? Thank you.
Yes, socialism works. I think he should be locked up. I don't care how artistically brilliant he is. Name me one way I've dehumanized anyone that is queer, homeless, or an immigrant.
Sounds like a Sabliano reply right there, frankly.
If you're queer, good for you. Do whatever the fuck you want to do.
You do you?
If you're homeless, I want you to be housed when it's cold outside.
Only when it's cold outside. I want you to be housed? What does that even mean? I want you to have a bunk somewhere? What if we just gave people fucking housing? Everybody. Anywhere that's rentable and is considered non-luxury. I'm fine if you pay for luxury. And I'm fine if we define it as something, higher than, your average shit. Obviously, like a condominium makes some sense. I don't need that to be subsidized. I'm fine if you want to be bougie and earn something like that in an economy that isn't just predatory against everybody. That would be fine. But it is, so we can't allow it.
If you're an immigrant, I only have one requirement.
Mm-hmm.
Did you come into my country legally or not?
That's not true, you motherfucker. That's not true. Because that's what happens, and then they still fucking try to deport people. Definitely not even close to true. My country, yeah, idiot.
Those aren't fucking dehumanizing questions. Also, I'm not a conservative.
He's a fascist bootlicker. A fascist bootlicker.
People with substance abuse. They can get locked up till they're sober.
Dave, what the locked up till they're sober? David, you're literally drunk saying this shit.
Then, yeah, okay, let back out on the street. But you're not really curing schizophrenia. I've never dehumanized anybody that's gay.
I big disagree. All of this denial is cope. All of this is cope. This is why his channel got banned.
Socialism works.
He literally got banned. SMG Hottie, give him a Dutch McGraw. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Lesbian or queer or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Literally has multiple times. Every time someone. I bet in this call-in he'll do that.
Never really dehumanize the homeless. I'm just a little more honest about what they are.
Never dehumanize the homeless, but I know what they really are. You know what I mean? Oh, subtle. To a subtle ear, that may sound dehumanizing.
They're just bums that would rather drink wild turkey than get a job.
Dave, that's you!
And as for immigrants, I have one simple question. Did you come here legally or not?
I'm clicking NPC dialogue tree. He's been repeating himself the whole time. He just keeps doing the same fucking things over and over.
That's it!
Stutter for emphasis is a bingo.
Congratulations. I haven't dehumanized anyone.
We need a different and more effective mental health response.
The claw! Look at him go. Gotta drink my tea like that.
System that will be safer for New Yorkers who struggle with...
You know what?
You know what? I already clicked it.
I hope you do this, Mamdani, and when the bodies start piling up...
The bodies?
I hope
From
you're
what?
able to actually defend this. It'll be fucking terrific if you can actually defend this shit.
From what would the bodies come from?
Because what you see is... Okay, the officer's de-escalating.
How you doing?
Are you cold?
You cold?
Did they shoot this kid?
Family saying we called.
Coming?
Yes, it's a wellness check. But they don't have the social workers that they need yet. He wants the mentally ill gathered up like stray animals and put in a pound. Well, he would be in the cages with them, and he'd be like, "Why am I in here?" Bah! Frothing at the mouth. Fucking the most violent of all of them, easily.
His own family inviting the officers in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. No, you're fine. You're fine. Good.
Now, this is where it completely falls apart. There is no EMT on the planet that is going to get somebody out having a mental health crisis without police presence.
EMT?
I already answered your question for mental illness. They can get locked up. But maybe release them a little earlier because, well, they got cleaned up. Okay?
Okay, I don't have it.
And by the way, I don't believe for a single second that substance abuse is a mental illness.
Oof. I mean, it's a chemical abuse issue that will affect your brain for sure. Like alcoholism. So yeah, I mean, to some degree, especially like addictive behavior is also a mental illness. I mean, lots of things are mental illnesses. Brains are fickle. Humans are imperfect thinking creatures that have been cursed with sapience, and it's tough to figure it out together, you know?
I don't at all, but that's me.
I don't at all, but that's unrelenting denial. I don't have it. He doesn't have mental illness, of course.
You chose to do the drugs you did.
Mm-hmm.
Think about what happened.
So Dave must admit that he's an alcoholic, of course, somewhat by choice. It's always not true that, or it's not always true that you've chosen your addiction, of course. You could take fucking, you could get prescribed Oxy or something and get addicted. It's not your fault. Human bodies are just chemical creatures that crave things, and it's not, it's not strange. I think it's okay to have vices and stuff. I don't think it's okay if those things control you and augment, how you would otherwise seek joy or be well to a negative degree. But obviously, I like weed. I think alcohol is very destructive to people on multiple levels. I only drink occasionally, and I don't often get drunk. I think alcoholism is, it sucks for people. It's part of your personal responsibility for sure. And there's also a chemical dependency for sure. So yes, it's both. But I mean, to not understand that is ridiculous. Like, both my parents one is alive, so is an alcoholic who is better than she used to be, and the other one died from it. So, I mean, his liver died. His liver died, and then he followed it. And I think he was taking fucking painkillers at the same time, which is not good for a dying liver. So, that's what happens. His wife is also, I don't know, she could be still alive, a crazy alcoholic too. And it just fucking rips you apart. And I've seen, especially in the Midwest where Dave lives, I think we see this alcoholism thing happen a lot for a lot of people. Especially around the time they get around Dave's age and maybe a little bit older, depending on when they started this shit. It can fuck you up. It takes about 20 years to really rip you up. You drink hard for 20 years, it'll fucking crush you. 30 years, if you make it that long, holy fuck.
If you deploy a social worker to this situation, a 22-year-old progressive white woman who has a clipboard in order to defend herself, and how she would function in this particular scenario.
She'd be killed.
So it's obvious that actual justice warrior and David here, who both look just bulbous in strange ways, different but strange ways, they don't understand that, when we're talking about mental health crises and saying oh, we're going to also send out social workers, it means in tandem with police, who presumably would also be trained alongside those social workers in order so that they can support each other at all times. And I would also suspect that those social workers could be trained quite pragmatically in self-defense. Some, disarming and de-escalating self-defense would be absolutely fine. I'm fine if sometimes you have to subdue people because they're freaking out. I mean, it happens. Humans do that. It's okay to acknowledge that that's the case, but it's also okay to realize that just sending people in with guns that don't have any training whatsoever doesn't help anybody. And it has a very low likelihood of success. So you could do both. You could train everybody, and we could have actually qualified people out here protecting and serving the community rather than just serving the interest of property owners, which is what they do now. I mean, police are essentially, they're in the business of stopping random people in traffic for minor infractions in order to keep revenue by way of fines moving into the city and their pockets, and also at the behest of rich people who are donors to the politicians and the sheriff and everybody who runs the city. It's just a racket, man. It's just a gang of guys who work for the city. It really has always been that way. But it doesn't have to be. It could be overseen by multiple districts. You could have the police, you could have paramedics, who are privatized right now, by the way, because of our healthcare system, but you could have them all working in tandem, but from different agencies, so they have oversight with each other and overlap, but are also working together to serve the community. So I don't know why we can't have that. It seems very obvious to have oversight and democracy throughout all of all the structures that we have in our communities. But that's too pragmatic. That's too far-sighted for people. And then to further, instead of going through a ritualized abuse by the system that Dave wants, or the privatized prisons that Actual Justice Warrior supports, what if we went to reformative care? What if they went to healthcare facilities and were like, hey man, why are you freaking out and swinging knives at people? If that's even what happens in this video, just to steel man their argument. Why are we not helping this guy not figure out how that's happening? Because it's likely a series of things. Maybe the fucking mom who seemed nice when you walked in is fucking abusing this kid. Maybe there's just, I'm just having fucking a crazy time. Sometimes people are just having a crazy time. Why are you having a crazy time? Oh, there's something in your fucking brain. We don't have screenings. Oh, look, the guy has a fucking tumor on his amygdala. Wouldn't you know it? He's seeing ghosts. This kind of stuff could be very proactive, and we could, in aggregate, instead of just criminalizing these people and throwing them into a system that doesn't help them in hopes that just subjugating them will improve somehow their fucking mental fitness, and their ability to be in community with us. We just privatize their bodies in labor camps. That's all we're doing. What if we had a pragmatic approach and just help these people? Because in aggregate, you would understand what's going on with people more often. We'd have more research on mental health illnesses. We'd have more understandings of socioeconomic factors that lead to these things. We could see, where is this happening most often? Oh, there's 50 of these cases next to a chemical plant? Uh-oh. You know what I mean? I can't believe Monsanto is at it again.
She be killed.
Totally disagree.
Because that is
fantasizes about violence, by the way.
Sorry, some people are not in their right fucking minds.
Huh?
Whether you like it or not. Except I'm not.
Dave is not in his right mind, but he's not going to reflect on that.
I'm being arrested for my alcohol use.
Oh my God, what a fucking coper. Alcoholic on your card.
Because I do my alcohol use in an area where I can do whatever the fuck I want.
No, you can't. Uh-oh, it's the video of him walking around in the street? Fuck yeah.
Do you want to know why my goddamn civilization is better than yours?
Why?
At least my civilization still respects goddamn street lamps and what they mean.
What?
And if you don't, then go to hell.
Street lamps and what they mean? The street lamps. The goddamn street lamps. Maybe that should be a clip. The fuck?
The fuck I want. Do you want to know why my goddamn civilization is better than yours? At least my civilization still respects goddamn street lamps and what they mean.
That could go right next to 1776. It could be 1777. Right next to the cannons one. The most powerful weapon of the day. And also, this country is amazing because of street lamp ethics. God's drunkest soldier. It's a long one, but I think it'd be worth it. That's funny. Does he mean traffic lights? I don't know. And I don't know I'm just seeing a normal stoplight. I'm trying to figure out what makes this significant to him. There's a crosswalk, I guess. My civilization is so good because I can walk from this side of the corporate strip mall to that side of the corporate strip mall. I could go to Whole Foods or something. I don't know what's over there. Target? Because cars stop at red lights? Maybe. They do that in the country too, though. I've seen it. He walked by a Subway and got hungry in this video. This is great. This should be a clip, dude.
And if you don't, then go to hell.
I don't need the last part, though. And if you don't, you go to hell. I don't care. The first part, though? Hell yeah. The walking sign is a white guy? Ooh, maybe that's what he likes. You're right.
As long as I don't bother anyone.
Dave, you're bothering people right now.
But. Tell you what, I'll
a one butt salute.
But
a one butt salute. That could be funny. One butt salute. Something cheap and fast.
Tell you what, I'll grant you a boon. The Lord will grant.
Hold on.
I'll grant you a boon. The Lord will grant you a boon.
Stuttering for emphasis, for sure. That's a dingo. Let's go. Dingus.
Yes, socialism works.
SMG, how do you want to storm again? I thought you said you were done. You're addicted. You're addicted to the power of throwing cobs at random people in chat. And I appreciate it. Thank you. Bet your bingo points, chat. He stuttered for emphasis. Street lamps and bidet. It's so stupid. Why is it so stupid and good?
Jordan,
11 seconds and loud. Let's do it. It's so funny. What an obstructive... Street lamps and what they mean is what you named that. That's so funny. Let me see if 1776 is on here. It's probably under cannons or something. Probably just have to make my own. I will. I'll have to make my own. That's okay. I don't know where it's at. Oh my god. Your current... Oh my fucking... Okay. Alright. I gotta re-sign in. Holy shit. Bet your bingo points, chat. Time left. It's at 18:50, so 11 minutes and 10 seconds. Okay, I gotta re-log into the bitch thing that I was already halfway done with. You know, maybe I'll find it then. Ooh. Oh, I found it. Let's go. American street lamps. Alright, everyone wait a second as I upload this stupid fucking bitty dono. God damn it, now I forgot what you call it. Street lamps. Street lamps. There it is. Found it. Select, I say. Select, I say. Let's try 75%. Alright. 1777 is the thing. Alright. Here we go. Let's preview. Have you seen the quartering accidentally revealed how much money he's made on his Rumble account? No. Wow. Good for that guy. Holy shit. A lot of fucking money on there. I have not made that much money. Subscribe immediately. This guy's a millionaire. Yeah. Dude, if you did this 1,000,000 times, I would be a millionaire.
Do you want to know why my goddamn civilization is better than yours? At least my civilization still respects goddamn street lamps and what they mean.
That's super stupid. I like it a lot. All right, let's keep going. That's 1777. Right next to the cannons.
If I was being a menace to the rest of the public, then yes, I would be just fine being locked up till I detoxed.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be just fucking fine with that arrangement.
He slurs the words. I'm fine with fuck it.
But I don't bother anyone else.
Uh-huh.
Again.
Wow.
Somebody
Slow
says,
brain.
would you be detoxed? And what I wrote...
Uh-huh.
What I wrote was...
Wowzers. Wow.
What I said was, no, basically, you...
What the fuck is happening? Dude, what's happening?
You have to remain within the realms of society.
He's fucked up.
So, whatever. That's about all I'm going to say on it.
Okay. Cool, I guess.
All right. I'll say it for all time. You can have whatever relationship with whatever substance you wish.
Uh-huh.
Once that relationship starts affecting other people,
Uh-huh.
yeah, you need to go away for a little while.
Yeah, Dave.
I don't know, to a detox center or rehab clinic or whatever.
Dave, that's healthcare.
But-
That would be healthcare. We don't have access to that.
Yeah, you got to go away. At least for a little while.
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying like prison or anything like that, especially if you didn't actually break any other laws. But
Dave slurring through this and realizing he's talking about himself, so he makes caveats to keep people from jail, is hilarious.
yeah.
Yeah, this is a self-own. I don't have it on the card, but it definitely
No,
is.
you do. And that is my final answer on the matter. As long as you don't,
My final
I don't
answer.
give a flying fuck how much of the drug of your choice you do.
All right, good. Freshie.
As long as you do it in the privacy of your own home, I don't fucking care.
These officers.
I think we should be able to smoke weed in public places. But like designated weed smoking public places. I think we should have stoner skate parks in places like it. Places where stoners already want to hang out, we should be able to. Bro is intoxicated. Bro is drunk, which I do not have on the bingo card.
In, despite the fact that they will go on to claim later that they...
The claw. Ooh, reverse claw. Dude, this is like a pop shove it of claws. Normally it's like this. But now he's doing like this. Pretty sick stuff, dude. He's pretty, say what you will about his alcoholism, skilled. The underclaw. Fuck yeah.
only wanted ambulance
Underclaw.
services, and they didn't want the police here at all whatsoever.
Do you know what I think the claw is? I think he blindly picks up the can and then just adjusts the whole thing to where he can drink it from. I don't think he'll just turn it to accommodate. I think that's what the claw is. The clunder taker is what he could be called. I mean, that's a little clumsy. The clomber taker isn't good either, though. So, but I like where you're at. I like where you're at. There's got to be something else.
And they agree with Mom Donnie.
Clunder taker sounds like something else. Comper taker. Dave would love to be the comper taker. Holy shit.
Even though they invited them into their home to deal with their fucking psycho son.
Cops work on vampire rules, actually. If you invite them in, they can do whatever the fuck they want to you.
I hope you guys have a fantastic day.
Cops are vampires. Cops are just legal vampires is actually a pretty sick way to describe what cops do. Emperor Slime, thank you for subscribing. Now, I don't know why. I keep doing this to new people that subscribe because your names are inspiring. I imagined a humongous slime with a crown on top, but, I mean, maybe you're just a guy whose subjects are slime. Or maybe you're a slimy guy and it's Anthro Slime King. I don't know. Anyway, D&D brain. Thank you for the prime, though, dude. And your cool name.
Should have been in a fucking asylum!
I already clicked NPC dialogue tree. I can't believe I didn't click racism yet. Like, yes, it starts in racism, but he hasn't said the racist stuff that he usually says. So that's nice, I guess. Sanitized, Dave? Reformed, even?
And abolish the police and to start the social worker department because their son did nothing wrong except try to stab the police.
Oh my gosh. No, you're fine. You're fine.
And by the way, these cops were way more restrained than I would have been. The second he pulled the knife, I would have shot him.
Wow, cool. Great. Fantasizes about violence. Dave's craven bloodlust because he's impotent and small and drunk and mad.
I would have shot him right there, dead to rights.
Right, so you're describing exactly why people do not call police for people that are in mental distress. Because the family member is like, look, this guy's got a knife, and we do not want him harmed, but we do want him to stop with the knife. And then we're like, okay, but cops are bad at doing this, so what we need is a better approach, and also systemic reform to keep this in check, because if he had access to broad mental health care and, you know, his family had the resources they need for housing and all this stuff, like, maybe everything would be different. Maybe it would be better. Can you imagine? I do.
Done. Put the knife down! The second I said put the knife down, and the second he is pushing against his mom with the knife, I'm pulling the fucking trigger. He's dead.
Yeah, that's really stupid.
Done. End of
Done.
Story. This cop is way more restrained than I ever would have been.
Every single time he sees cop stuff, bootlicker on your bingo card, by the way, he always fantasizes more about how everyone around should have been brutalized by the cops. His idea of the cops is just they beat people up, and I like that. That's all there is. Dave is so tough, dude. What I want to see is Dave be put into hand-to-hand combat in some kind of like Thunderdome situation. For these kinds of guys specifically. Premeditated self-defense. That's right.
There is no. I would have already shot the boy.
I would have already shot the boy. Calling that guy a boy counts? Ew.
Maybe if I had the Clairwithal to...
Clairwithal? Maybe if I had the Clairwithal? You don't. It's pretty obvious you don't. You do not possess it. That's fucking funny as shit.
Yes! Socialism works!
Maybe if I had the Clairwithal. Thank you, SMG Hottie. Give him a Kiyu. Tyosha redeemed say something nice. Oh, man. While he's licking boots is really tough for me. Wow, I have no respect for a person who licks boots like this. So it's pretty hard to humanize and say something nice about Dave. Okay. Okay. There is something to respect for his steadfastness, despite all the evidence to the contrary, and despite the actual lived experience that he is having. He refuses to change a goddamn thing. And in 2026, I think we have to respect somewhat stubbornness to this degree. You've never seen a man so convicted on, like, I want to be a bag of shit that nobody likes, okay? I request that from everybody else. That's pretty nice, I think.
Maybe if I had the wherewithal to...
The wherewithal.
Aim for a non-lethal area, maybe. But no, he most likely would have already been dead.
Maybe if I had the wherewithal, maybe should be a cheap bitty dono.
That's bullshit.
Maybe if I had the wherewithal.
So he has a knife, and he is lunging toward the fucking officers.
By the way, right-wing people love to watch people in distress. There is something with them where they just love suffering and watching it and experiencing other people's pain. They fucking love rubbernecking at that shit.
With the knife! Yeah, no, guess what?
7 minutes.
You get to die now.
You got a knife? You're dead. You got a knife? You're dead. Second Amendment does not include knives. That's so weird. How can you have that opinion at the same time?
Now go to Jeremy of the...
Dude, why is that the first frame of his fucking short? That's so funny. Who edits this?
Quartering. So it's okay for other countries to have these policies, but not us. No, we gotta be more open than a drunken prom queen bent over a goddamn fucking counter.
He couldn't finish the sentence out of breath, and NPC dialogue tree about the yikes we gave him earlier, which is also pedo stuff. So I don't have pedo stuff on this card, but, you know. I clearly lack the wherewithal, dude. I'm so trash. I'm so trash without my wherewithal.
Yeah, except,
Yeah, total pedo shit.
when Rosie Fat-Ass O'Donnell...
Rosie O'Donnell? Why are we mad at Rosie O'Donnell? From the fucking 90s and early 2000s? We must be upset.
picked up her life and her daughter, went to Ireland.
This was like 20 years ago.
To escape the Trump regime. Even though they lived under the first one and nobody seemed to care. But for the second one, she decided to...
Dude, Trump is still mad at Rosie O'Donnell because Rosie O'Donnell didn't like him when she had her TV show. That was it.
Get the hell out of the country and move to Ireland. And her dipshit activist daughter got all pissed off because
EP?
there were green Make Ireland Great Again hats.
Uh-huh.
So she went from red MAGA to green MIGA.
Whoa.
This is why if women are lesbians, they need to be sterilized.
Lesbians need to be sterilized? What the fuck? That's the weirdest for a guy who fetishizes lesbians so much. What a weird fucking eugenicist thing to say. What a fucking strange... I have lesbian on the card, but not this one. So maybe that's what I would click here. What a fucking freak, dude. Maybe we should snip out Dave's genome from the human tapestry. What if we do that, huh? Just get rid of it. Delete it. Put it in the CRISPR. It's the gene sequencer, right? Or a pizza oven. He'll fit.
Because they're incapable of raising children.
They're incapable of raising children. Dave does not have children.
Who the hell is Adam Mockler? Who is this weak-chinned little bitch? Hey.
Oh my god.
Hey, Sable, do you have a point to counter my argument, or are you just gonna go with I'm drunk?
You are definitely drunk. Tiptoes. Tiptoes. Because I said we should be snipped out of the human genome tapestry? What the fuck? You think it's against the TOS to wish that his genetics do not get passed on from an evolutionary standpoint? I don't know, dude. I think that's... Oh. Was it the pizza oven? Okay. I think that makes sense.
Did you have anything better than that, or nothing? Oh, that's right. You regularly have nothing.
Nothing. You have 5 minutes. 4.5. A Queen Dave would be a dingo. To be specific, would be a dingo. I think that's it.
Same thing with Classy Chef. Do you have anything to actually counter my point? Or
drunk as fuck, dude.
You just go with, oh, you're drunk. You know what? I want to kill this stream. I'm going to come back with another.
What? Why?
I'll be back on in about 30 seconds.
Why? What? Why are we quitting this stream to do a different one?
And you fuckers will have your chance.
Why can't he just do it in the same stream he's in, though? God, dude. Look at his sassy ass. You betches think you're gonna come in here and tell me, the Lord of Patriarchy, what to say? I mean, Dave's opinions. My opinions are wrong. Fuck, dude. I hope he Queen Dave.
Was this on the 10th on my birthday? Because my theory is either he thinks he said something reportable, so he wanted to delete that one, or he wanted to open call-ins, but he wants to be able to delete just the call-ins and not the rest of his streams. So he starts a new streams because he
did he delete the call-ins?
He deleted both of them anyway.
He dirty deleted anyway. That's funny. Ooh, will you cut my hair?
Yeah, I gotta put.
Or oh well, yeah. I was kind of also thinking maybe your gal, but I don't want to wait that long.
Well, we can see what her appointments look like.
Yeah, no, let's just do it tomorrow, and then we'll set an appointment before it gets to the point where I want to die.
I'll have to do it tonight if we're going out tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
If you're done streaming before I'm done, you should DJ for me.
I will DJ for you. I'm gonna get my hair cut. Ooh, I need wax too. Dude.
Mormon Jesus.
Hey, Dead Domain. Thank you. Welcome, Dead Domainers. I was just talking about how my wife is gonna wax my eyebrows and ear hairs tonight. After stream, not on stream. But we should do that for the subathon.
It's cold.
That'd be funny. Reoven. Thanks for following, dude. We are at the end of the tail end of a bingo game tonight. Chat played last night. We did wife swap, and then a few nights before that, we did some Master Chef and some religious guys. And now we're on. If you've seen me late nights before, you may have seen this face before. This is the worst guy on the internet, and we have a humongous bingo card centered around different specimens on the internet and their idiosyncrasies. So that's what we're playing tonight. Junie the Taurus and Northbound Train, thanks for following as well. What'd you guys do tonight? Yapping about the world falling apart? We did that too earlier with Tim Pool stuff. Eyebrow wax is quite soothing. Yeah, I guess. I just think, like, the outsides of the eyebrows are the worst. And then my ear hairs get long, but they annoy me. Like, I don't know if you can see it. You see my? No, you can't see my fucking ear hairs. But you can see that I'm pulling an ear hair. Look at that. If they're like blonde though, you can't like. But I just got a few of them that grow on the edge of my little ear hair, and then I can pull. So I hate them. Not what they look like, how they feel. I don't really care what they look like. Although I'm sure having smooth ears is so much better. Is that would I be able to be more I don't even know. I don't know the incel lexicon enough. Would my handsome points go up more or less with hairy ears? Or do I have to hammer my face with a ball peen hammer so my cheekbones pop or something? Ear maxing. Yeah. Am I ear maxing if I'm hairy eared or bald eared? Which is better? Which is more aerodynamic? I see. Ear mogged. Dude, I have one. Hold on. You guys don't get to see my ears a lot, but I have one. Well, ear mog. Let's ear mog. One's crinkly and a little pointy. Is it this one? It might be this one. I can't. I don't know. Is this one crinklier? I can't tell. No, I think it's the right one. Anyway, one's kind of elfy. Ear picks, dude. Are we ear maxing? All right. It's obvious. It's obvious that we have the best ears on this in the game. No one else's ears can compare. Get fucking mogged. All right. We have 4 minutes on this cut. If you guys want a double dingo, you did have a sale going on in the next one, so it could happen. Dude, just gas release. So he stopped his old stream where we got all this and some bingo action. But now he started a new stream to get call-ins and argue with people in his chat that are from this chat. And so now he's about to debate a bunch of leftists. And this guy is a raging alcoholic right-wing sicko that lives with his mom. Not a joke. And he looks like this, and he acts like this, and he's just disgusting. And he also really, really hates me.
Use the second link.
So this is Dave very slowly. We're clicking Boomer Dave. Very slowly gathering a Google chat. What is that even called now? Google Hangout still? Is it called Google Hangouts? He's getting a link and putting it in his chat so that people click on it and join it rather than like doing like a Discord or, you know, getting something set up. It's Google fucking Hangouts every time. Google Meet. There you go.
Dagaresh.
Growling Dagaresh? Mispronounces? I don't have it.
You said that you're able to get a job and help support yourself, right?
Have a job and do support myself. What's your problem?
Living with your parents isn't really supporting yourself because you don't have anywhere near the same bills as living on your own.
True.
You know that, right?
That's true.
Right. You know what?
I already clicked. You know what?
I'm gonna play your little game. Let's say hypothetically, I did live with my parents.
Let's say hypothetically, we know you do. It's not a hypothetical. They are here. They live here. It's not a joke.
Okay.
Look, there would be no problem if you live in a multi-generational family home. I don't even give a fuck. Especially in these economic times under capitalism, it makes sense economically. But this guy thinks you can't. Cord is bored. Thanks for following, dude. And Quickfinger. Also, thanks for following.
It's cold.
Like, he's a pull yourself up by the bootstraps capitalist who does not abide by his own shit. It's a hypocrite.
It's cold.
Will of D's nuts. Thanks for following, dude.
Here's what I pay for.
Here's what I pay for.
I pay for about 90% of the food.
Uh-oh. So in this hypothetical that's totally not real, he's like, I pay for 90% of the grocery bills. Oh, well, in my household, I pay for 100% of the grocery bills. Because I don't live with my mom. And in fact, sometimes I take groceries to my mom. Well, not really. I take stuff over and I cook stuff. Or, you know, something like that. And then she'll give me her leftovers in reverse because she's a boomer. And that's what they do. She'll give me old knickknacks I don't want that she bought on sale that she doesn't need. And canned goods. And I will give her well-made home-cooked meals.
Okay.
I pay for 100% of the entertainment, which is pretty much every streaming platform on the planet.
Okay, so he pays for Netflix and Fox News. Great.
So you claim.
I pay for souped-up internet.
He pays the internet bill. Well, he's actually telling us his bills that he pays in the house. So his mommy and daddy pay the fucking rent and the mortgage and everything. And he's like, I'm going to pay for groceries and internet and Netflix. He's a teenager. I had to do this in high school. My Republican-ass dad was like, okay, if you want, if you want internet, because we lived out in the fucking middle of nowhere, you have to pay for it. If you want, if you want a room here, you have to pay rent. Literally, like.
So you claim.
Well, whatever. And I pay for damn near everything else.
So you live with your parents, so shit's cheaper. Like this, there would be nothing wrong with that if you simply just fucking agreed. There is nothing wrong with that. If you don't think that anybody else who does it is a fucking bum or something, you know what I mean? No leftists can be poor. Only capitalist, right-wing, fascist freaks like this.
All the fun stuff coming into a house.
All the fun stuff.
It's been paid off. And the only thing mommy and daddy could theoretically have to pay for out of that bargain.
It's a bargain for them. He's helping. This is how his mind has to work. I'm helping mommy and daddy because hopefully when they die, I get to keep this house.
Was property taxes, which shouldn't exist, but they do. So property taxes and the water and electric. That's it.
Okay. So my electric bill in the Midwest is my second largest bill. So that's like pretty significant.
So you claim, which once again...
Honestly, that's my plan too. And look, there's no problem with it, right? I can pour it. Like, it makes sense, especially now because the capitalist market says that your shelter has to be commodified at every level, including temporary living arrangements. Can you imagine if we just took rentals out of the marketplace and we allowed people to have socialized housing that was up to standard, that you didn't have to worry about some podunk fucking... or corrupt landlord not delivering on, but they had governmental standards that were just subsidized, and we all had high quality of life. We all had the ability to get healthcare. We all had the ability to get education. And then you could fucking go out into the world, and if you desired to have property like that, keeping corporations from ownership of that and allowing citizens to purchase that and then pass that down to their families and have a family home in a place that we call a home. I think that makes sense. I think that's fine. People want to set down roots and be parts of communities for long periods of time, including their families. Supernatural. Totally makes sense to do. It also makes sense to make sure that people can leave that space if they wish to and go to other communities. But, we're so restrictive about human movement because nobody wants to. It's racism, really, at the end of the day, but also classism.
I don't believe your bullshit because you lie all the damn time.
True.
All right. Name me
smoke check.
One line what I just said.
Name me one line what I just said. You do live with your mommy and daddy?
You flip-flop on every damn issue, Dave. You are contrarian. If I were to go out tomorrow and say the sky's blue, you would tell me it was red. That's how you exist.
He would say, no, I wouldn't. Literally does the thing right away. It's literally contrarian immediately.
No,
I
don't. If you say the sky is blue and I look up and it's blue, It's fucking blue.
Okay, but this is obviously not the case with everything else, because anything with a layer deeper than it's blue is just too hard for you. And also, first, if Donald Trump said it's not blue, it's green, you would be like, yeah, it is. That's more believable. That's a more believable lie than it's red. You know what I'm saying? It's like if he's like, actually, it's like aqua green. You'd be like, yeah, it is green. More green than blue, that's for sure. He would just agree.
You're a
slovenly, like a serf, a cuck.
You live in the contrarian universe.
If Trump comes out and does something good, I will tell him he does something good.
Okay,
if he does something bad, I'll criticize him.
Name me one goddamn good thing Trump's done.
Oof, good question. What is one good thing Trump has done? Wow. True, he is pretty corrupt. I can't think of a thing.
Right now, pretty much fucking nothing. He's a garbage president who's authoritarian.
Ooh, he is mortal. That's good.
Of course.
What?
Name me one thing during his first administration he did that was good.
Hey, do you want an example of something that I would be happy to say he did a good job
in the 5 months that Trump has been, or 4 years, 1 month.
We're almost at the end.
The Trump has
30-minute mark's coming
president. Name me one good goddamn thing he did.
He's consistently fucked us over. He fucked over soybean farmers.
So nothing. You just proved my point.
You just. I don't think that's true. I don't think Trump being irredeemably bad. By the way, I don't have screams on the Dingo card, but I would click it. I don't think him being irredeemably bad is my fault. My criticisms of him would be different if he was good at stuff. I thought there was one good thing Trump did in his first term, but I can't remember what it was now. I feel like there was like some beneficial trade agreement that he just didn't oppose that was argued on behalf of like a fucking liberal or something somewhere that people were like, oh, that's overall better. What was it?
Good thing Donald Trump did was Project Warp Speed, which was getting the COVID vaccine out.
Oh, but that was the Biden plan.
He pissed off his own people to do it because he wanted the cred for being the guy that pushed for the vaccine to go out, even though all of his...
But that was in motion before he was president.
No, it was before...
The Biden administration, the COVID hit...
Oh, you mean like the infrastructure was already there?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean like he basically just rubber stamped and put his name on it. He didn't do anything. There was also the relief checks, which bought a lot of people fucking stuff. But like
relief checks.
All that is like him putting his name on stuff. He didn't like do anything.
That's funny. Dude, Joe Biden fumbled the bag so bad though. In general, every liberal is dog shit. You just think about all the power that these people have had and the ability for them to make sort of progress was there, but there was no will because they're liberal corporate fucking losers. We can't have these people in office any longer. It's just not tenable, bro. All right, 30 seconds on this. He could be Queen Dave right now.
No.
It could happen.
Just the fact he hasn't done anything doesn't mean that I would say, oh, if he says oxygen's good, I put it back in there.
No, it proves that he can't do anything good enough. All right, what is the one thing? What is the one thing that Trump could do that you would actually be in support of?
You can see my argument. So, the war in Ukraine, supporting Ukraine is a matter of national security, and if he actually tried to support Ukraine, that would be a good thing. Do you know why?
True. To find out why, we would have to watch the second part of this. This is a nose claw, but I don't have it on the card, so it's a ding no. The knowers did it, dude. Amazing.